Do you want to know the real reason your messaging is failing you that nobody is talking about? Fantastic. That's exactly what I want to talk about today. If we haven't met before, I'm Wendy White, messaging strategist for coaches and consultants who are ready to become thought leaders. Now, in the last year, I've heard a lot more people talking about messaging, which I love because you and I both know that messaging is the thing that's going to make all of that sales and marketing you've been slogging away on actually pay off. But here's what I don't love. A lot of the people, most of the people, pretty much all of the people are getting messaging wrong. And I want to talk today about what they're getting wrong and how you can get this right. Sound good? So here's what everyone is getting wrong. They don't really understand what messaging is. I talk to coaches and consultants all of the time who know that messaging is the problem, not a problem, the problem. They know that they are not confidently, clearly communicating what they do and why anyone should care. And so until they do that, none of that visibility that they're working on, from social media to networking to publicity, none of that is going to work. And so they've been working to fix it. And when I ask them, what have you done to fix this? They say, well, I've hired a copywriter and I've hired a social media manager, and they've done courses in copywriting and they've done courses in content strategy and all of that investment of time and effort and money. And it's not really changing anything. Want to know why? Here's the straight poop. Messaging is not just about clever copy and content. Absolutely, those are a part of it. But messaging is deeper than copy and content, and it starts before those. The problem with 99% of the market's messaging is not in the words. The problem is that they don't know what they want to say with those words. That's why the first step of messaging is gaining real clarity about what you want to say, who you want to say it to, and why that matters. That clarity, it's the foundation for your message. And you need to nail this before you can write effective copy or content. This is why most people struggle, because they're missing that foundation. Now, this is not a new issue. When I started helping clients with their messaging in 2014, I quickly realized that they could not be clear to the world because they weren't clear to themselves. And I see that happening today. This is also not a starting out in business problem. So many people have this. Maybe you were once clear, but your business has evolved and you're not so clear anymore. Or maybe you were never clear. But this clarity is the most important element of your messaging. It's the one that makes everything else easy. And it's the one that everyone in the market is skipping over. Which is why all of the copy and the content courses have left you feeling confused and insecure, and your messaging is still not converting quickly and simply. This is the real reason your messaging is failing you. And you know this is true. You're just not clear enough about your ideal client to be able to really tell them what they want to hear. You don't know what the problem is they want to urgently solve. You're not totally sure about the transformation they're seeking, those results and benefits they want. You're not clear about your own unique position in the market, what you stand for, what you stand against, your unique point of view. And so you can't communicate that to anyone and tell them why they should hire you over everyone else in the market. You're not clear about this, so it's impossible to be clear to the world. This is why the first thing we do in Extraordinary Impact is to create this essential foundation for your messaging. We develop that deep, confident clarity about your purpose and your positioning, your ideal client, and what they want to hear from you. Once you have that, then you can write fantastic copy and content. Once you have this clarity, the copy, the content, it becomes easy. It becomes obvious. It becomes fun. It becomes unique. It sounds like you. And best of all, it works. But until you have that, you are going to struggle. Until you address this, your messaging, in fact, all of your sales and marketing communications will fail you, no matter how much time you invest in visibility. So the question is, what are you going to do about it? You can keep hoping that investing time and money in better words is going to somehow fix the fact that you are monumentally unclear. But we know that's a loser, right? Or you can start addressing the real reason that your messaging is failing and move gaining clarity to the top of your priority list. Clarity about what you want to say, who you want to say it to, and why they should care. I'm going to give you 3 ways to get started on that today. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to join my world because no one else is addressing this. Subscribe to my email list. I'll drop the link right below. And this YouTube channel. I'm not only dropping new video content all of the time, but there are tons of episodes here already on how to gain this clarity, how to clarify your mission, how to connect with your market. Second thing you can do today, join the Instant Impact Challenge. This is my free live 5-day challenge to create the unique and compelling introduction that you must have as a thought leader. It's coming up on July 17th. And again, I'll drop that link right below. And third, if you know that messaging is critical to your success as a thought leader this year, stop futzing around. Book a consult with me to find out how extraordinary impact could work for you. This is my flagship program in which you're not only going to score incredible fundamental clarity and confidence, but you will also create the copy that's going to make the world sit up and pay attention. Sound good to you? I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Now go be extraordinary.